to part 2 of the 50 kilogram boards to bar series. So this is part 2, and I'll just depopulate a few things off this board, and then I'll show you what's been taken off some of the boards so far. It's like to take the fuses. Let's put that door on. While I'm just taking a few things off. Not sure if you've seen one on previous videos where I've taken around 175 kilograms of various metals down to another YouTuber, Empire Finds, which I think is released the 4th video of the series today. And trying to go and check that out, where it's melted a lot of stuff down into copper bars, lead bars, aluminium and brass, which I think there's one more video coming in a couple of days, and that will complete that series, which if you want to go over and check out Empire Finds if you're interested in bar casting and stuff like that. Same with this series I'm doing now is all the metals that I recovered off this every day taken down to him, and he'll be melting all this into bars. So then I'll have a before and after. 50 kilogram of boards, and then however many kilograms of a few different metals. Anyway, get back to this. So some of the small transformers with these ones, all I do with these, screwdriver, pry it off, and then chuck into a little container where I'll separate the copper out of them when I've nearly finished, which a few of them have already, we've covered some of the copper off, some of the little transformers and stuff, and little copper toroids, which I'll show you in a minute what I've taken apart so far. With these I'll just get the pliers under and cut the wires. You probably could do it with a screwdriver as well. Pick the one up that I've dropped. Right, there. You could do it with a screwdriver. But I just like to make my own life harder by doing it with pliers. And these are a good source of copper as well. Which, take them off. All the little components just remove and put in little tubs with the corresponding items. And the IC chips. Get a pair of pliers on, give it a wiggle, make them off. What I do with these, remove the screw, put in a little screw tub, well, metal tub, and I'll get my pliers under one end. Have to get one that's awkward. Normally works. If not, screwdriver near the bracket and twist, or leave it up. Depending on the boards, sometimes I'll pop out and other times the board will break. Better get that on there. There we go. Always remember, take out the steel ends. Just grab them, leave it out. and then that's clean. Oh, hang on. Sometimes you get like a rubbery. 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Then the MOSFETs, I just leave off, put it up. With these, you don't always have to take the screw out straight away. You can just lever them off first. This one's breaking the board. And cut the MOSFET. And then take the screw out afterwards, which I like to take the screw out first. But just showing you can do it while the MOSFET's still attached. But doing it while it's attached, a lot of time breaks them. It's not a problem. Same again, remove the steel ends, otherwise it's not clean aluminium. Put it up. With these bigger ones, usually I'll go with my pliers, cutters. Cut a few of the connectors, and then get me screwdriver under. And recover the copper out of those. Chuck out the rest. Like I say, all the miscellaneous ones, bits and pieces, I'll chuck together in a tub, which, like I say, I'll show you a few various things in a moment. And when the series is finished, I'll show you everything I take out. Get this last heat shield off. Get the screw out. The steel for the rest of the steel. Another MOSFET. Take the steel out of each end, which I always take them out as I go. I don't pile these up and then take them out afterwards. I always do these as I'm doing it. But I've got a couple of others that have little steel pins, which that steel pin's snapped off, which I'll need to drill that out to make that clean. And another one here, which I can't grab it, so I'll have to drill that out as well to make it clean. So I'll finish that off in a moment, but I'll show you what I've got so far. So there's all the transformers ready to recover all the copper out of. It's got a little tub here that I'll put all these in because they're quicker and easier and less mess recovering the copper. So we'll do all them ones first, then I'll do these last. The fuses, there's the silver contacts that are out of the relays, and these are all ceramic capacitors, different types. I like to keep separate because they should be good for silver recovery. And there's some copper that I've already taken out of some of these and off some of these items. The IC chips I've already taken off. Some brass with solder on, which I like to keep separate from the cleaner copper because it's got solder contaminants, which get that separate. Tantalum capacitors, gold pins so far that I've taken off some of the boards. These are coated brass pins, and the fuse holders that hold the fuses on the boards, those are coated brass as well. The MLCCs, and a few other types of transistors I like to keep separate. This should be good for silver, and these can be silver, and some of them can have little gold contacts inside. The 3-leg transistors, the 3 legs underneath, which the legs are copper, and all the MOSFETs. And the aluminium, I like to keep it separate in 2 categories, like the sheet type aluminium, and in this got one so far for the boards is the extruded aluminium, which, like I say, that Empire Finds, he's had a lot of this off me to melt down his bars for me, which you can see those being melted if you want to go and check out yourself. And this is, I would say in there, it's about 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos of all the screws and the brackets that hold the heat sinks onto the boards and out of transformers, which that's getting quite heavy. And this one is all the bits and pieces that I keep on side. Oh yeah, and all the aluminium capacitors that have come off the board so far, and I've still got quite a lot of boards to do. So what I've taken off so far isn't bad really, and I've still got all that to do, which I'll get cracking on that so I can get the next episode out, and hopefully the majority of that will be all processed and you'll see a better amount of things recovered. And I'll leave it at that, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next video, and it'll be a bit more interesting hopefully when there's a lot more items to show. And catch you soon. Bye.